Lads and Lassies, and welcome back to my channel. As I'm Mr. Mayhem. Today we'll be going over my pickups for the month of April 2024. Again, another quiet month. Just, not really been wanting to get much, but there's a couple things. So before we get into this video, enjoy this. Remember to like, comment, subscribe for more. You can support me on Patreon, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, links in the description. So I'll start off with the PlayStation games. It's mostly games. Yeah, I suppose it's half and half technically. The first and only PlayStation game I picked up this month was Pacific Drive Deluxe Edition. Now, I actually heard about this game when the demo came out in January, I believe, and it's sort of like something I'd always wanted, like this game where your car, it's kind of like Mad Max, where your car is your, you have to fix it up, upgrade it, everything like that. I love the idea of something like that, especially like something like a big truck that you'd live out of and you can customize it. I'd love a game like that. So I picked this up, and I loved it. I thought it was utterly fantastic. I have the platinum for it. The actual grind towards the end of the platinum's it's a bit shit, but the game overall is fantastic. I had so much fun with it. Only problem is the frame rate varies quite a lot. It's weird, but not like down. It just like it goes like from 30 to 60 when you're in a tunnel, then back down to 30. So it is stable. Just not stable 60, which is annoying, but I did really, really, really enjoy this game. It's probably my favorite game of the year so far. Although I've not really played that much. But yeah, really, really loved this. This is the deluxe edition. Like I said, it was only £35 and I waited anyway, so I'm really happy to have this. And then the Xbox games I picked up were Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. I've been interested in this for a while. And it's good. But my issue with it is I thought it was going to be, I don't know, it's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, and I don't really like 2D platformers, I've now discovered after this, but it is good. I haven't finished it yet. I've beaten most of it. I just need to go back and finish it. But I did enjoy it for what it was. It's just the platforming's not my thing. But it came, I don't know if you can see that. You cannot, well, I know you can. It came ripped. The case was absolutely shattered. Which was awful because I bought it brand new off a game, but it's fine now. I swapped the case out and I got £5 credit back because I bought this on sale anyway. But yeah, good game. Just I don't think it's for me, but I will finish it. Oh, and here's a controversial one. I picked up Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League because ever since it was announced, I was curious, but then obviously all the shit came out about it being a live service game. But even after it came out, I was just curious. I kept being curious, and it was half price, £35, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to bite the bullet. If I don't like it, that's fine. I ended up really enjoying it, and I have all the achievements in it. Now, don't get me wrong, to get all the achievements, it was a big grind, but I didn't mind 90% of that grind, which is nice. I don't think this game is as bad as people say it is. I enjoyed the story for what it is. It's not good, but it's not bad. But I enjoyed this. I definitely got my money's worth out of this for £35. So I would say if you're interested like I was and you keep stopping yourself from trying it, just try it. And if you want, and get it physically, and worst comes worst, you just trade it back in. It's not a big deal. But I actually did enjoy this for what it was, and I would recommend it if you've been on the fence like me for like 2-3 months and you just want to try it, then try it. Because most likely, if you like the look of it, you'll probably like it. And I imagine it would be better with friends. That's all the games, and now we're going to move on to the movies. There's only 2, but I have 3 things here. So the first thing I got, which when this was announced by Second Sight, I was over the moon because it's funny, I have a story behind this. So the movie's The Borderlands, the limited edition Second Sight. So my story behind this is when I used to look on Amazon for Borderlands stuff, the game when I was younger, I used to see this film and think that's probably just some shitty horror film. Then I'm pretty sure Ryan Hollinger made a video on it. I tried to rent it. The only place I could rent it was like Rakuten TV, I think it was. Rented it, absolutely loved it. Rented it last year. A couple months later, Second Sight bringing out a limited edition. I love it. I'm so happy that they've done this. They're doing God's work. So this is the limited edition, as you can see. Very, very nice box. Didn't do an unboxing because I just didn't really want to. But I have a story about this. So my order was dispatched on the Wednesday it was supposed to come out, which was the So it came out on Monday the 11th of April. My copy was dispatched on, Monday the 15th of April. My copy was dispatched on Wednesday the 10th. And normally with Savvy, they dispatch stuff early and you get it, quite early, usually. But I hadn't had an update for ages. Tuesday rolls around, there's no update, so I messaged them back, being like, where's my package? And like, okay, it's lost in transit. I was like, okay, fine. And they're like, refund or send a new copy. I was like, send a new copy, obviously. So they sent me out a new copy the next day, a week on the Wednesday after I ordered it. Smash cut. There's still no update on Sunday. I'm like, there is no way that they have lost 2 packages in the transit, because they were both at We're Expecting It. So I was like, are you actually serious? How is this still at We're Expecting It? Because normally when it says We're Expecting It, it's normally the next day or the day after that it arrives. But it had been like, 1, 2, 3, 4 days, nothing. So I was like, are you actually serious? So I messaged them back again, like, look, what's happening? Can I get my thing? And they were like, it's actually still, within the area. And I was like, yeah, but they still haven't got it yet. Luckily, on the Tuesday after that, it updated saying, on its way. But for both of them. So I now have 2 copies of the Borderlands. So I'm going to keep one, and then if it goes up in price, I'll sell it. If not, I'll just keep it as a nice, sealed thing, because I do love this movie. And I'm going to watch the others. So I have 2 copies of the Borderlands Limited Edition, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that wasn't fun. So that was annoying. But yeah, very, very happy to have that on Blu-ray, and especially a second sight big chunky box. And the last thing I picked up this month, Anyone But You. I had to import this Blu-ray from Australia because the UK doesn't get the DVD, and Callum bought the DVD, and I watched it, and it was awful. I say I watched it. We tested it out on his big TV, and it was awful. And it's funny. I went round to his after I got the Blu-ray, and said to him, "Oh, the Blu-ray quality is actually fantastic," which it is. And he said that I would go through Prime, and I saw he'd rented it, and I was like, he was like, "Yeah, I'm not watching the DVD ever again. I'll just buy it in 4K when it's on sale streaming." And we don't buy stuff on streaming typically, but yeah, very, very glad I imported this. It was expensive, but I love this film so much, and I'm very glad I imported it because the quality is fantastic. It runs fine on UK players. Absolutely love this film. Very happy to have the Blu-ray. And that was my pickups for the month of April 2024. My favourite thing this month, probably the Borderlands or Anyone But You. And for games, it was Pacific Drive. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you do enjoy this, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. You can support me on Patreon. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks so much. I'll catch you in the next one.